So, how can you do this problem in 30 seconds or less? The table below shows the number of cups of red paint and blue paint used to make a purple paint mixture. Based on the relationship between the number of cups of red paint and the number of cups of blue paint, what's the value of y? So, I'm, say, looking at these two values here. The ratio here is 6/4, which is equal to 3/2. I'm multiplying this by 11/1. I'm getting 33/2, and the answer is G. How was I able to do this problem so fast? So we do have red paint and we do have blue paint and we need to make a purple mixture. So that's important just for the context, right? Just to make sure that we're not lost. And of course, here we see red paint, here we see blue paint. Okay, now the question is about the ratio. What's important is to make sure that the ratios actually do match, because if they don't match, then we have to create a linear equation. So if I am to take these 2 points here, for example, which I did in my head in the fast solution, but in the slow solution, let me outline this. So it's going to be equal to 1.5 to 1. So I'm always taking the larger and dividing by the smaller. You can do it the other way around, smaller by the larger, but I'm doing this way. So 1.5/1. Now, how to simplify it? Well, we have one decimal place here. We have no decimal place on the bottom. So let's just do 1.0, which is 15/10, which is equal to 3/2. So the ratio, based on the first point, between red paint and blue paint, rather blue paint and red paint, is 3/2. Now, if I am to go for this point right here and do the same thing, I gotta go from larger to smaller. I gotta go 6/4, and when I'm simplifying, I'm also getting 3/2. So the ratio is simply the same, 3/2 and 3/2. So that's okay, right? Like that means that we do not need to proceed with the linear expression. So now, finally, I can just apply that ratio to the final point. How can I do that? So typically, 6/4, right, is the same thing as y divided by 11. I'm simply using the proportion. Now here, this 6/4, I'm going to simplify into 3/2. So 3/2 is equal to y/11. Then we can do the butterfly method, cross multiplication, which is 3 times 11, which is 33, is equal to 2y. Hence, y is equal to 33/2. Now, looking through multiple choices, I clearly see it's G, but if you don't see it, you can always split 33 into 32 plus 1, divide this by 2. Now, this is 16. This is and a half, right? So 1/2. So you have 16 and 1/2, which is equivalent to 16.5. The answer is G. That's it.